Hey, what's going on, guys? Michael here, and today I'm here to watch Hell's Paradise Episode 7. Now, last episode we had Sigiri and Gabimaru defeat Rokurota, which I ended up finding out that Rokurota was only 8 years old, according to I got some Reddit forums and stuff I just ended up reading, which is crazy because I did end up making the joke when he was being killed. I was like, he's only 18 years old, by the way, but to be 8 years old, like, apparently he had a severe case of gigantism, which, like, you've only seen cases of that in real life back in the old days, and perhaps still a few cases around the modern world, but it's kind of crazy to think about if this was really a concept that was apparent back in the day. And I also did see someone say, like, what if, like, he ended up growing up to be a full adult? How big would he be then? Would he be unstoppable? Would he be like top 5 strongest characters? And that really makes me feel sad for him because, you know, I was already feeling bad for him last episode. They did a good job developing his character, and he ended up being one of the characters I actually felt sympathy for. Like, I don't like what he did, but, like, he was only a kid. And it makes sense what Sigiri said to him, like saying that, oh, she apologized and saying, hopefully he rests easy. I don't fully remember what she said, but that makes more sense. And yeah, I'm excited to get into this episode. And we did leave off seeing those two weird people kissing each other and looking all scary. So without further ado, let's get right into it. This is so scary. They don't have, like, nipples. Soushin? I wonder what that means. They probably aren't, I mean. Oh my goodness. What are you about to do? Oh, wow, they can change genders. Interesting. Yeah, and they found, like, an abandoned village. So it's like, did people used to live here? I'm assuming that's like a kid version of those two enemies we saw. Dang, Groot! I remember seeing Groot from the opening. Really cool character design. So is she also like the same species as those two we saw? She looks to have the same eye color, which is yellow, and similar hair color to the other one that was pink, that was trying to seduce Azuchobe and his brother. It's interesting. I'm assuming they're androgynous in the way that they can transform into whatever gender they please, or be genderless at that. Burn him with fire. Perfect matchup. Wow. Yeah. Making Yuzuriha start doing some work. I'm interested to see Senta fight because he looks like he's so, like, chill and not much of a fighter, but let's go. Oh. This is very seductive. So her powers are just slime? Dang, she's strong. She's chill though. She doesn't seem to be harboring ill intent. Just curious. Aw, she's just a child. I'm scared though. She seems kinda ominous at that too. Holy fist! That would have put a hole in her. So this is really interesting. I wonder if this is like the introduction of a new power system. Like some sort of, like, I don't know. Will Gabimaru show mercy? Oh, kind of. Yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do. All for the love of my wife. Dang. Aww. And even though Gabimaru looks really scary, I'm sure he deep down, like, when he was fighting Sagiri to try and kill her, he had that same look, but he ended up not being able to, so I'm sure he has a lot of humanity left in him despite how scary he may seem. Sagiri's pretty good with children. Did Yuzuriha already pack up Groot? I wonder what her ninjutsu is. Just a side note, I guess how ninjutsu works so far, I'm assuming is everyone has their own type of element, similar to Naruto. Maybe, I haven't watched Naruto in a while, so not the best comparison, but like Gabimaru has fire, for example, and she probably has attributes of slime. No, he's just the guardian. Doesn't mean any. What? It's true to be cautious, but yeah. Wow, she's so easily swayed. So far, they don't seem like bad people. Okay, so 1,000 years ago was when it was regular, like a habitable island, I assume. She wants to take her bath. There's like talisman put in the water. Despite not having taken baths, like they all look pretty clean, but I guess that's anime for you. Like, the characters always look clean. One thing I always think about though is in Attack on Titan, do they take showers? Because, they live in like a very resource limited area. It's just a side rant, but I was wondering if Groot, well, it's confirmed he's been there for 1,000 years, so he must have been living amongst the people. If not, he was a person himself. I don't know, just a little throwaway theory there. That's wholesome. She still has her sword on her. Aww. I assume she's taking a liking to Sagiri because she consoled her. Why is he salivating over water? Oh, there we go. Yum. That was the same type of peach we saw the two enemies eat. I'll just call them two enemies for now, the Azachobe encounter. I love the texture that they draw the peach. Very grainy. Just a bunch of fruit though. I was expecting like some meat or something, but I guess it wouldn't make sense. Yeah, I still don't feel fully safe here yet. It's just so many questions to be answered. Okay, it's called Tan. And it's said that the village chief of Iwagakure drank it, so not a mandarin. There must be some significance for the symbolism of it being a mandarin though. I'm thinking it won't be that simple though, cause let's say he does find the elixir, there's another ethical issue that comes along. Not that I'm sure that Gabimaru cares or not, but maybe he might, considering how long it took him to trek for this elixir and perhaps how many people will be sacrificed by then. Like, will he give the elixir to the Tai Shogun for immortality, the one who sent you all here to your death? Or will he dispose of it, or will he drink it himself? Which, I don't know. There's just so many things to be considered. Okay, so there's multiple people. I thought Azachobe got Yamato'd from Bleach. Oh my goodness, because I really like these two's characters. I really don't want them to be disposed of. Yeah, so this is the blonde-haired guy who turned into a guy. Okay, so they're products of the elixir. That looks disgusting. Never die, never aging. Interesting. And that's the power source. Okay, hold on. So he says you probably fought off Soshin on your way here. I'm assuming the Soshin are the random Jujutsu Kaisen curses, such as the fish doing the prayer, the giants that look like Menos Grandes. But these guys know how to use this mysterious power. First of all, I hope they're not dead. Second of all, this is a really cool pose. Dude's just flexing. So one thing I'm curious about though is they said the Tensen are eternally youthful, eternally beautiful, but they're also immortal. The chief of Iwagakure, he was ugly. So, and he was old. So, did he, I don't know, is the elixir of life variable? I don't know. Okay, basically they're the bosses and they're okay. Toma? Oh nah, Toma's dead. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no. Interesting. So the result of everyone dying and turning into flowers fuels the resources of Tan, aka the elixir of life. But at what cost? One of its blessings. Oh. I'm sure she's not as fragile as she comes off though. Like, she knows how to use the mysterious power, the yellow glowing stuff. Yeah, just cause you're relaxed. Their dynamic is so cute. How many Tensen are there though? Kinda scared. And is the child gonna grow up to be a Tensen? I feel bad for this kid. Bro just takes off his clothes. You gotta take turns though. Yeah. Except that detail must be studied. Like that's gonna come back into play. Wow, she has a scar. But also, that makes more sense on why Gabimaru is so, like, indifferent to, you know, Yuzuriha and her seductive tactics. Like, he really doesn't care. And that just makes him all the more loyal to his wife because, you know, he loves her for her personality. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, your father is a whole tree. Bro uses fertilizer. What is Gabimaru doing? That's wholesome. And I like how she just completely disregarded Gabimaru's surveying. Did she just make that off of the bath towel? That's impressive. That seems relaxing. I wonder if that's real. Like you do that with the materials in real life. Her hair is surprisingly long. It's not oily anymore. Aww, so wholesome. Bro got some cake on him. She gotta be top one kindness characters in the show. Aww. I hope she's alive. We have not seen her current, like, you know, current time. Yep. Why is she making that face? Yeah, she never really, they don't really share their private life with, you know, each other. Aww, she's so cute. Gotta take her off this damn island and Groot can come as well. And in that sense, she's like kind of, they're working with each other here, and I really like to see that development. Really nice episode. We got to see oh my goodness, I already forgot the name. The names, oh my, sorry, 1 second. The Tensen, okay, yeah. The Tensen, they control all of the smaller, like, creatures, all of the lower level creatures, I should say. immortal, undying, eternally youthful. I wonder if they're a different product than drinking the elixir, because it seems like there's such a big mystery around it. It just seems like we'll see more as we come along. But really cool concept. I think Toma might be dead. Azachobe might live because he seems a bit more important, but I really can't guarantee that because you know how quick the author is to kill off the characters in the show, which is sad because I really like both of their characters, but that's just the type of show Hell's Paradise is. We got to see some very wholesome. I didn't expect this episode to be so wholesome. Not in the way that Groot is raising her, because he's like the guardian. He cares for her. I'm sure he loves her. They love each other. But like, it's different when you have a human who teaches you human like ways of life, such as using this and this to wash your hair, and Gabimaru giving her advice on not being ashamed of the scars on your back. And I wonder how she got that. That's really horrible to have so young. All the women so far who've gotten scars, which are just two so far, have such horrible ways of getting it, such as the village chief's daughter getting burned in her eye just so she doesn't live her life fully as a woman. And we see that it's obviously an insecurity that's been bugging her all her life, but luckily she met Gabimaru, who's like, I really don't care about external appearances. I take baths with men, women, children, not in that weird way, but like, I take baths with everyone. We don't see each other in that aspect, which is fighters, warriors. We see on what's the inside, what's true to us. So I really love that. Really nice episode though, y'all. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want more. Appreciate all of y'all and have a nice day. Peace.